The old saying, what goes around comes around, couldn't be more true for Illinois head coach Chris Tamas. Just 3 years after helping lead Nebraska to a national title as an assistant coach, he's now going against his former coach.
We gonna do flex off right now?
The mood was light between John Cook and Chris Tamas Wednesday. A joke highlighted the quick exchange, but when the lights come on in the national semifinals, it's all business as the former assistant coach tries to take down his old boss.
Learned a lot from John. I try to learn wherever I go. I've been fortunate enough to be around a lot of good coaches. But John's really good in how he runs the program, how he approaches every day. He's no stone unturned with John. I do know that.
Tamas spent 2 years in Lincoln under Cook, learning all about what it takes to be a head coach in the Big Ten and run a program. Back-to-back Final Four appearances gave Tamas the resume boost he needed to land the gig.
He did a great job for us. He was in the Big Ten for a couple years, and I wanted to keep him for another year or two, but I've been in this long enough to know that a job like Illinois doesn't come open all the time, and that if he had a shot to get it, he had to go. And obviously it was a good hire by your AD.
Really gracious in all of his, his time with me and what I've learned underneath him. But, now it's time to beat him. You can tell him that.
Tamas is just 1-2 against John Cook in his young tenure. Now, Illinois did win at Nebraska earlier this year. That's the first time that's happened since 2014. But if they can somehow get a win tomorrow, this would be another big chapter in what's been a historic start to Tamas's tenure. Nebraska has, in 18 years under Cook, 9 Final Fours and 4 national titles. That's crazy to think about what that would mean for the program moving forward.